Good morning, darlings. Welcome to a new vlog. It is Galentine's Day today, aka a day where I'm just going to be spending time with some friends, doing some really fun things, and I thought it'd be lovely to bring you along. So I just am kind of halfway through getting ready, and I thought I would start filming the process. So far I've done my base just in the usual style. Nothing has really changed with my makeup lately, shock horror. I'm such a creature of habit, but I'm probably going to do something a little bit nicer on my eyes. I had my brows threaded the other day, so they're actually behaving quite well, better than usual, and I've just popped some lip balm on because I'm going to do my hair, and I usually do my lips as the very last touch, and I thought we could choose a nice outfit together as well. So I've been using for the last, gosh, when did it come out? It came out around Black Friday. I remember going to the launch event. I've been using the L'Oreal Steam Pod, L'Oreal Professional Steam Pod. This is the Steam Pod 3.0. So if you've been around my channel for a little while, you might have seen I did a full review video, and I've spoken many times in the past. Keep getting Dexy's hairs in my eye. I've spoken a few times in the past about my love for the Steam Pod. Previously it had an actual pod attached to it, which I have to say did make it a little bit less travel friendly, but this is the new 3.0, and if you look closely, this is literally the pod here, so you can take it off and fill it up. So it actually comes with this little like pipette pot, which is very useful. I take this downstairs with me and pour my Brita filtered water into it. I've already done it this morning, and then you can pop it into the pod. Let's get this warming up while I talk to you. It's got a few different temperatures. If you can see flashing in here, that says 180. Press the button again and it goes up to 200 and then 210. I am going to put it on 200. So today I want my hair to look good for a long period of time, because I'm going to be out and about, going to Covent Garden first thing this morning. I've got a flower arranging class, which I'm really looking forward to, and then I've got a lovely lunch at La Nokia, I think it's called, in the kind of Petersham Nursery Square. Can you hear it starting to heat up, and eventually you'll see little bits of steam kind of puthering from here. So I want my hair to look good for a long period of time, and I want to do some really nice soft waves. You could exaggerate these waves, do them a little bit more tight for like a date night. If you watch my Christmas Get Ready With Me video, that is how I add curls to day 2 hair for more of like a special date night. So I blow dried my hair this morning. While I was doing my makeup, I popped a headband in. I've actually been letting my hair air dry as much as possible this morning. My hair is quite fine, but I do have a lot of it. So the Steam Pod, obviously you can use to create straight hairstyles as well, but I feel like that doesn't really need a tutorial. That's super duper easy. You literally just grab a bit of hair, clamp it down, you'll hear the steam starting to come out, drag it through, perfectly sleek hair. Because, as you might be able to guess from the name, it is actually kind of infusing steam into the hair. It works really quickly, and it has, I believe, up to 78% less damage than a typical straightener, because straighteners can be, or straightening irons can be really damaging to the hair with the heat, and the iron is literally like sucking all the moisture out of the hair, whereas this does the opposite. So for someone that has bleached and very heavily coloured hair, people are often, or hairdressers are often, quite surprised at the condition of my hair, and I would say it's because I've been using this for so long. So while I have got in the habit of using the Brita filter water into the little pod, which always helps, this does actually have an inbuilt water filter, which is amazing, and other new features from the previous Steam Pod, it has now got a swivel cord, so you can literally get really creative with all your different angles, and this will swivel away. Whether you are straightening or using this for curls, you might be able to see here a little comb, and I find this really good, especially when I'm doing curls, because you can really, it just separates out the hair, and it just means that more of the hair is evenly hitting the iron. So you got the iron on this side, iron on that side, and then also the comb, and you can, if you look closely, see little arrows as well, and that dictates the direction that you want to pull this down to create the straightness or the curl. It's probably too light in here for you to actually see the steam, but you can hear it's there. So I'm just separating out half of my hair and tying this up in a little bun. And then I'm going to take a piece of hair about, what would you say, about an inch thick. Clamp, I'm going to look in the mirror while I do this. I'm going to clamp close to the top, and then just like you would with a regular iron, twist it away from the face and then pull it down. You can see how the comb just separates everything out perfectly. And there we have my first perfect little curl, and I'm just going to repeat this all around the bottom of my head. I would say if you're looking to switch up your curl style, as a general rule, if you pull the steam pod through the hair more slowly, you'll get a tighter curl, and if you pull it through more quickly, you'll get a looser curl. On an everyday basis, I will do it really, really quickly, like literally like that, and it just gives a really nice bit of texture and bounce to the hair, because I don't like my hair ever to look too poker straight, whereas here I'm just taking a little bit more time on the ends, and then actually taking the curl and curling it round with my hand afterwards, just to let it set. Alright, so that's the bottom half of my hair done. I try to do the top half a little bit more quickly, because then I find that if the curls are tighter on the bottom, then that gives me the volume, and then I can be a little bit looser on the top just to give it a bit more of a natural look. I'm still going to split it into halves, just helps me to figure out the direction of the curl a little bit better. So we're going to divide the hair up one more time and basically repeat the exact same process.
Like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking, and I swear you're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn.
I sometimes feel like at this stage, if you're using a regular iron, your hair just feels like it's crying out for help. It's so dry, it's so crispy, you have little flyaways everywhere. Well, not with the steam pod. So what I tend to do now is actually just wait maybe 5 minutes. I like to give it a little bit of time to settle into the new curls, and then in this time I'll just do a little bit more eye makeup, and then I'll show you the next hairstyle. Okay, so I've put some finishing touches on my makeup. We can remove the headband, and now this is where we do the finishing touches to my hair. So first of all, I like to just add a little bit of texture, so I'm going to actually use some dry shampoo. Next, I'm going to run the hairbrush through my hair. Gently. You can see, because of the size and the volume of the curls and the texture we've added, it doesn't really matter that all the curls are facing one way. And also, I don't need to be too precious. I hate when you have to feel like you can't move your head during the day because your curls are in a certain position. These will literally look even better the more lived in they get. So my finishing touch is just a bit of hairspray. My top tip here is to actually spray from underneath, because then you're setting the whole curl and not just like the part of your hair that sits on top, if that makes sense. And if you spray it on top, it can just end up weighing the hair down. So this is how I do it. So now I just need to find myself a lovely outfit. It is quite chilly outside, but I want to go nice and pink for Galentine's Day, so I'm gonna have a little rummage through the wardrobe and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have gone for a little pink roll neck, just really nice light soft material, super fluffy gilet, because it is cold outside despite the fact that it's blue skies. I've increased in height a little bit as well because I popped on my overknee boots and my little suede skirt. I'm going to show you in fact very quickly in the mirror. My top tip, if you are having to travel to your destination via the elements outside, and especially if you're taking the tube, is actually to take your softest hair bobble and really carefully pile your hair into a little bun just at the nape of your neck, just making sure the curls follow their natural direction. That way when you get to your location, foundation, you can just run your hands through your hair and the curls will stay intact absolutely perfectly. So I'm going to show you how I do that. So I'm not really using much force at all, I'm just collecting it. Don't really care what the bun looks like. It can be super dorky and voluminous, don't really care. So you can see I've just grabbed everything really gently and everything should naturally follow a direction, and then really loosely, just using 2 twists of the hair bubble. Here we go, all secured in place. I know this is not a dream look, but this does also help to set the curls a little bit. I might just like loosen it up a little bit so I don't look too scary. And this will keep my pearls intact until we get to our final destination. So I'm going to pop on another coat, of course, on top of this because it is chilly. I am going to need my sunglasses today, and we are ready to go. I just love this little corner of Covent Garden. It's fairly quiet today, but they've always got lovely little trucks with flowers on, and the benches over there have got little floral arches. Very cute for taking pictures. So I'm heading to Petersham Nurseries for the flower arranging. So I've just arrived to Petersham Nurseries. This place is forever changing. Every time I come it's got like a different section that's opening. So we're now in like a little room to the side of La Gocchia restaurant, which is where we're going to have lunch later, which I'm very excited for. So behind me set up is a table filled with florals, and we are going to be doing a bouquet floral workshop, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Let me show you. I have just been presented with this gorgeous box containing some pieces from Thomas Sabo. So this beautiful packaging with the monogramming is going to be what they will have for Mother's Day. Let's have a little look inside. Oh my goodness, that is the most precious collection. How beautiful is that? They almost look like little dragonflies with all the flowers. So gorgeous.
Now they have dome of roses or tulips, but you would just see one block of color basically.
Is a lot harder than it looks. There's a flurry of activity going on behind me, but trying to get the whole twist thing going on, you basically have to start with like a crisscross and then twist the flowers around. So it's very, very challenging. We have got some beautiful narcissus, that's white flowers in here, and they smell so beautiful. There's also some butterfly ranunculus, which if you can see that pink one right in front there, that's the butterfly ranunculus. It's so beautiful, and then lots of greenery to hold it all together. Okay darlings, time for a little update. So I spent the past couple of hours at Petersham Nurseries. I'll show you my bouquet in a second, but I think I did a pretty good job. Apparently I'm quite a natural at the twisting of the flowers. It was really lovely to see all the girls. We spent a really nice couple of hours together and then had lunch at the restaurant in Petersham Nurseries, which is called La Gocchia. It was kind of an Italian, like a modern Italian. Very, very nice. So good to catch up with all the girls. We also discovered the new Magic Garden collection from Thomas Sabo, which is so beautiful. This is a a beautiful gift that I have come away with. This packaging is actually what you'll be able to get for Mother's Day, so you can get a little personalisation up in the corner, and the florals. I've got these lovely little rose quartz Thomas Sabo earrings in, and I'll show you what's in the box in a second. So I've had to leave the girls a little bit early because I have got a dentist appointment at 3 o'clock, and so I'm going to taxi on my way up there now. Today is the day where hopefully all my dental work will be completed. So as you may know, I had Invisalign for the past 8 months or so. I actually finished it a few months ago, and I still have some slight gaps in between my teeth. So today we are filling those in. I'm going to my new dentist. His name is Dr. Tom Crawford Clark, and he's one-to-one dental, which is at 69 Harley Street. I'll leave his information down below. He is so lovely and just does the most amazing job and is super quick, which is great. So I'm on my way up to see him now. We're going to be filling in the gaps with composite bonding, so my teeth where they're a little bit gappy and maybe not the perfect shape right now, he's going to sort all of that out. And I'm also going to be having a wire fitted along the back of my teeth. It should be invisible so that my teeth don't move after having Invisalign for so long. The lunch was quite garlicky, but luckily I have got a toothbrush and toothpaste and mouthwash in my bag, so I'm going to quickly nip to the ladies before I go and see the dentist. But let me show you the lovely goodies I've got here from Thomas Sabo. So we have got this beautiful presentation box. You can get them personalised, and the floral detail just in time for upcoming Mother's Day. And then inside we have got some beautiful pieces inspired by the Magic Garden. They did the most gorgeous campaign imagery with Rita Ora. Almost like a little leaf pattern with the necklace and the earrings in beautiful silver, and then there's a little crystal at the top there as well. How gorgeous is that? Podcast on.
Yeah.
I'm only going to put one ear in so I can still be in tune to the world around.
Yeah.
Try the longest podcast possible.
We just did the 2 teeth last time, didn't we?
Yes, 2 or 2 on each side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the 2 and the 3.
That one and that one, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah, so there's that gap.
Okay,
And
yeah.
that gap.
And that gap there. Yeah, fine, that's alright. So, obviously, I just want to take some pictures just for documentation purposes.
No problem.
Yeah. We're putting water on. Just remove polishing strips.
So I've just finished up at the dentist. So pleased with the results. I will show you in more detail when I'm not pounding the streets of London. So I was in there for about an hour and a half, not too long, absolutely no pain whatsoever. I did try to film as much as possible, but it is very unflattering when you have got devices in your mouth. But I did take a few Instagram story clips, which when I get home I'll try to explain what is going on in each of them. I'm going to go back in just over a week to actually put the wire on because Tom had another client just after me, so we didn't have time to do that yet, but I thought it'd be a good opportunity to also ask him some questions. So if you guys have any dental or teeth questions, then let me know down below and I will ask him them next time. But so pleased with the results. There are no gaps anymore, perfect shape teeth. I am very pleased. So heading home now. I've got Char with me, carrying my flowers, and yes, I will catch up with you shortly. Good morning, my darlings. It is now Wednesday, the next day. So last I spoke to you was just after the dentist appointment, and I still just can't stop smiling. So pleased with the results. So the gaps in my teeth are now completely gone, and my teeth are just such a gorgeous shape. I'm so pleased with them. So as I mentioned, I thought I would share a little bit about the actual process. So basically, As you may know if you follow me on Instagram, I went for a trial of the composite bonding about a week before, where Tom put on like a temporary bonding so I could see how it would look, because obviously it's quite a big thing to just go in with a permanent straight away. And he's let me know that he's willing to do a free trial, so that of a mock-up of what it would look like of the composite bonding. If you guys get in touch with him, I'll leave his Instagram down below. We literally just talk on Instagram DM. He's a very cool dentist, so that's very, very generous of him. So I was really happy with my trial, and then obviously went back in yesterday for the final thing, and the process started. The whole thing was about 90 minutes. As I think I said yesterday, there was no pain involved at all, which is great because I know so many people hate going to dentists because it can be painful. Well, this wasn't. We started off by, or Tom started off by really thoroughly cleaning the teeth, so you have to just make sure there's nothing on any of the surfaces, even like the sides, so between the teeth and behind. Once the teeth were totally clean and prepared, it was like a really precise piece of sculptural art. Basically, you can see in one of the Instagram stories that the composite is just this really small amount of really gooey like white liquid, which Tom would paint onto the teeth and like sculpt it into place, and then set it with a UV light, and then it was filed and buffed just to absolute precision to give a really lovely natural looking tooth shape. He didn't want to make them too symmetrical either, so it still looks really, really natural. But so these two teeth on each side were built up and then sculpted to the most perfect shape, and that was it. It was really, really easy. As I said, around an hour and a half, and the usual cost is between around £150 to £300 per tooth, depending on how much needs to be done. And Tom's also said he'll give 20% off to any of you guys that are interested, so it's very, very kind of him. It's on Harley Street. I will leave his info down below because he's a legend and I'm so happy with the results. So that was yesterday, and I'm just absolutely thrilled. I literally can't stop smiling and looking at my teeth. I'm so happy. I am just about to go to a Jo Malone London lunch, which I'm really excited for. Their events are always absolutely gorgeous. Let me quickly show you my outfit before I head out. I also haven't done anything to my hair. These are day 2 curls, which are just really lovely and soft, natural. My hair is naturally quite voluminous. So outfit wise, I've just got on this little cardigan, which I'm gonna scoop up like so, and then my pink midi skirt, which has got this little ruffle detail down the bottom. I think this is ridiculously reduced in the sale right now, so if I can find it, I'll leave it linked down below. And then coat wise, I'm probably gonna wear my Topshop coat. I really like how this looks over the top of outfits like this. I actually just remembered how cold it is outside, so I've gone for my H&M wrap coat. I've just done a very loose knot in the middle. So this is my outfit of the day, and it's time to go for lunch. Well, vlogging today turned into an epic fail. I think I showed a couple of clips of the Jo Malone lunch and then forgot to pick my camera up again, but this vlog is already nice and long. So darlings, I'm just gonna say thank you so much for watching. I have been filming some new styling videos for you, so I'm really excited for what's to come, so stay tuned. But yeah, thanks for watching this one. I hope you have a lovely rest of your week, and I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye.